Hi, I'm David Petersen, here with another Mouse Guard architectural model. In this instance, it's the kitchens and larder of Lockhaven. This is one of the oldest Mouse Guard architectural models that I still have that stood the test of time. And it's had to have a few repairs because I made this almost entirely out of Bristol board. And it just isn't strong enough to hold its shape. I've had to do a little bit of repair and add some basswood pieces here and there to give it some structural reinforcement and glue it back together with hot melt glue, which helped as well, instead of just rubber cement or glue stick. All of the details are hand drawn on in pencil. And this is for a scene that's in the epilogue of the fall book. There's a point where I showed a shot of the Lockhaven Larder. Why did I build the model? I'm not entirely sure because it is only for one panel and it was for the epilogue. It's not like it was something I knew I was going to be going back to, which actually I did go back to in winter, and so it helped out. But originally I didn't know that during fall. I'm not sure if I built this more because I wanted an excuse to build a model or because I needed some help just referencing and figuring out what angle to show of a room so that I could get all the information across that it is kind of a labyrinth of storage for food. And so by building a model, I could start to add in all those details, compress them as tightly as I needed to, and then figure out which angle looked best to be able to depict that. It's a very simple model, even though it's kind of a complex shape. It's a very simple model, and it's only a few different pieces of Bristol board. I've made a quick recreation just so I can show you kind of how it looks when it's planar and flat before getting curved and glued together. It started with a piece of Bristol about like so, with this wall and this wall being the same height and some kind of a curve on top with some drawn in details like a door and these kind of hallway arches cut out. That then gets folded so that it becomes a room like so. The roof, flat piece of Bristol with all of the roof details drawn on, gets curved and glued on so that that becomes a full room. Now there were some tabs that I had on the original one that attached the ceiling to the side wall, and then later pieces of basswood glued on for extra reinforcement and a piece strung across the front. And then the side rooms are essentially the same thing as this, just with different details drawn on. Attached to the side wall like so that there are the wings with the wine racks and various barrels and crates. The shelves are glued on and are folded up pieces of Bristol, as well as kind of a rolled piece that becomes a barrel in the back corner, but that was kind of unnecessary. I should have probably been using basswood and dowel and things like that instead of making it all out of paper. But that's what I did. This is one of those models that that I have on my list that it would be fun to revisit and rebuild and make better. I think I could make it architecturally more interesting than I did, and I think that I could make it a more quality model that stands the test of time and has a little bit more accessibility. There are only certain angles that you can use this where it has any advantage to you. Kind of looking straight down this way or a worm's eye view. Most of the other shots, some part of the architecture ends up getting in your way so that you can't see the part of the room that you're interested in. So this one's on the list of maybe ones to remake, but it's kind of fun to still have it because, like I said, it is one of the oldest Mouse Guard architectural models that still exists today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you do enjoy these videos, you can click subscribe. You can also click like on this video and any other Mouse Guard architectural models. Thank you for watching.